The market may be fundamentally underestimating a massive structural shift happening right now. We are seeing a profound reallocation of discretionary capital, moving away from traditional material goods towards personal wellness, experiences, and self-improvement. This isn't just a fleeting trend, it's a deep-seated change in consumer psychology that has profound implications for portfolio managers. This shift is creating new, more resilient business models. The experience economy and personalized wellness sectors are deepening their core moats. Think about it. Once consumers integrate a wellness routine or a unique experience into their lives, it becomes incredibly sticky, almost non-negotiable. The value proposition here is fundamentally changing. It's moving from product ownership to access, transformation, and self-improvement. Consumers are prioritizing mental, physical, and emotional well-being over simply accumulating more material possessions. This means companies offering subscription-based access or transformative programs have a powerful edge. Now, let's look at the qualitative signals from recent quarterly results within this sphere. We are observing remarkable resilience in discretionary spending, particularly for services and experiences, even as inflation bites elsewhere. This suggests robust, almost inelastic, demand for perceived essential wellness and lifestyle segments. Here's where the margin expansion story gets interesting. Many companies in the digital wellness and experience platform space are leveraging technology and scale to expand their margins. Think lower physical overheads combined with high margin, recurring revenue from subscriptions. This is a powerful combination for long-term profitability, something institutional investors watch closely. The management commentary from sector leaders consistently emphasizes building strong loyalty programs, crafting hyper-personalized offerings, and forging strategic partnerships. This isn't just about growth, it's about building defensible ecosystems that reduce customer acquisition costs and increase lifetime value. It shows a forward-thinking approach to sustainable expansion. On capital allocation, we are seeing aggressive deployment into innovation, market expansion, and talent acquisition focused on user experience. This signals deep confidence in the structural demand for these services. While this aggressive reinvestment might suppress near-term reported profits, it's fueling a multi-year growth trajectory that savvy investors should monitor closely. The broader industry context is underpinned by powerful macro tailwinds. Favorable demographics, from an aging population focused on longevity to younger generations prioritizing experiences and health, are driving demand. This isn't a cyclical bounce, these are long-duration structural shifts that promise multi-decade expansion for the sector. Looking at the competitive landscape, the sector remains fragmented but is ripe for consolidation. Well-capitalized players with strong brand recognition are poised to acquire innovative startups, expanding their offerings and market share. This means scale and integrated platforms will become critical differentiators, especially as consumer preferences continue to evolve rapidly. But no investment thesis is without risks. While resilient, the sector isn't immune to economic downturns which could still impact discretionary spending. Moreover, rising labor and service costs present a constant pressure point on margins. Companies with limited pricing power or less sticky customer bases will feel this squeeze first. That leads us to a bigger question regarding regulatory pressure and systemic headwinds. The increasing scrutiny on data privacy and consumer protection worldwide poses significant compliance costs, especially for tech-enabled platforms. Companies that proactively invest in robust data governance and transparent practices will build trust and significantly reduce long-term risk. Looking ahead to the outlook, we believe the market might still be underpricing the long-term structural growth potential in this sector. Traditional valuation metrics, designed for asset-heavy industries, often fail to fully capture the value of recurring revenue, sticky customer bases, and the intangible brand equity built in the experience economy. This presents a potential re-rating opportunity. Our multi-year thesis remains clear. The global shift towards personal wellness, experiences, and self-improvement is a secular trend, not just a transient one. This offers durable growth potential, often uncorrelated with traditional business cycles, making it a compelling candidate for strategic, long-term portfolio allocation. This is where truly insulated alpha can be found. So, what's our tactical take? Companies focused on high-margin digital delivery, strong community engagement, and clear value propositions within personal wellness are showing building structural momentum. These are potential breakout watch candidates. Conversely, over-leveraged traditional discretionary players without a strong digital or experiential strategy warrant trim consideration. The key is discerning quality growth. We've just uncovered the deep structural shifts powering the personal wellness and experience economy and what it means for your portfolio. Understanding these long-term drivers is key to insulating your capital and identifying truly generational opportunities. For more institutional-grade analysis designed for sophisticated investors, make sure you subscribe to Our Money News. We'll see you next time.